it's Bree and we need to talk. So today's Monday. I've been MIA since Thursday, so that means there was no Friday, Saturday, or Sunday video. So had every intention on doing a Friday video. That didn't happen because, well, MG side effects hit me like a truck. Had every intention on vlogging my IVIG that happened this Saturday and Sunday. However, major complications with IVIG this weekend, and it was a little bit scary. And while I strive to show you guys like the good, the bad, the ugly for MG Awareness Month, it was scary at times, and I couldn't physically get on camera, like hold my phone even, and it wasn't something that Luke felt comfortable being here with me, like putting me on camera, because for the vast majority of the time I was in excruciating pain on the couch, writhing, crying. It was ugly. Like, let's just be honest, like when I say the good, the bad, the ugly, that would have been something to show you for the ugly. Like, let me tell you, that would have been the ugly. Let's rewind. So Saturday, IVIG started at 7:15 in the morning, very early, but started at 7:15, and Friday was extraordinarily hot. So I was trying to stay as hydrated as possible. For those of you who have been through IVIG before, you understand the importance of hydration. If you have not been through IVIG before, hydration is everything. So you are supposed to hydrate the days leading up to IVIG and while you're receiving it. So even while you're getting your IVIG procedure, you're supposed to be hydrating constantly. I woke up late that day. It started so early and I woke up late. So normally I like to get at least 1 bottle of water in before I even start IVIG. I didn't get that in. So I was already like, I said to the nurse, I was like, I got a bad feeling about this. She's like, you're gonna be fine. Like, you've been hydrating, you'll be fine. And while I was doing the IV, like I was hydrating, I was drinking, I got about 3-4 bottles of water in during the 3.5 hours of, the IV. And I started getting really tired. And one of the side effects of IVIG is lethargy. Okay, fine, take a nap. Not a big deal. Like, you have fatigue, constant fatigue from the symptoms of the MG or the lethargy that comes on from the IVIG. So, like, really, it's no different. I felt kind of the same. So I woke up from my nap and I felt horrible. I had a searing headache that was coming up through the back of my neck and just pulsating in my head. And I recognized right away that it was more than just a headache, and it wasn't a migraine. And I was like, this is not good. Another possible side effect of IVIG could be major headache that is similar to like meningitis, not like the scary going to kill you type of meningitis, or like could cause major complications meningitis, just the headache portion that could send you to the hospital for fluids meningitis. I don't want to like scare people, but it is what it is. So I was like, this could potentially be what this is, because it was horrible pain. So I texted the nurse, I said, I have this headache, it's bad. It is bad. And she was like, take Tylenol, keep hydrating. If it doesn't go away, you may need to go to the hospital. All right, Tylenol, ice packs, all that fun stuff. It started to subside, but it kept coming back. So I was like, this isn't good. I woke up Sunday morning and it was still there. Not as bad, but it was still there. So I was about, on a scale of 1 to 10, Saturday was like 8, 9. I mean, I was significant pain, crying pain at times. That was near the end of the night, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, like significant pain. To the point where Luke basically said, like, we're going to bed. We're going to bed. You need to sleep. Like, we're going to bed. And so we did. And like, I was able to sleep, but I couldn't fall asleep initially because it hurt too much. So Sunday, woke up, it was still there, but it was down to about like 5, which for me, I have a high pain threshold. So like when I say something's a 5, it's like, it's still pretty intense. The nurse was concerned just by my presentation. She was like, you know, normally you're more talkative, you're more active, you know, there's something wrong. And I was like, yeah, I know. And, you know, when she was infusing me, I was very lethargic again. She was like, it's hitting you very hard. Like something is off. I was like, I know. And the headache started coming back. And with my IVIG, as with most, they medicate you before with Tylenol and with Benadryl to prevent any kind of reactions. And so the headache was kind of dulled by the Tylenol, but it was still significant. Like, I would say it dulled it to about a 2, but then while I was infusing, it started coming back. So we had to up the Tylenol again, and then it dulled it back down. So basically, I was repeating Tylenol yesterday every 4 hours. Then we get to this morning. I thought I was going to end up in the hospital. Probably should have gone to the hospital. Clearly, I'm not in the hospital, and clearly I'm feeling at least well enough to be on camera and somewhat bubbly enough to have mostly my regular personality back. I still have slight headache, but I digress. This morning, I wake up, and it was early, mind you. It was early. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I decided I needed to shower because, like, I needed to shower. And I needed to get ready to go to work and all of that, and something didn't feel right. And all of a sudden, I passed out. That wasn't good. My head was pounding, and I did not hit my head when I fell. I caught myself on the way down. So I didn't completely like black out, but I knew what was happening. So I kind of like went down before I could actually like black out. So that was scary. That was really scary. That happened 3 times today total before I went to work, obviously, because I was not messing around with getting in a car and trying to drive, while I still felt really dizzy and all of those things. I was sick, physically sick, a couple times before I left for work. I did manage to eat, and that seemed to help with both the dizzy and the sick, but I'm not sure how that helped. I'm thinking it could have been blood pressure related because yesterday and Saturday, both when I was getting my infusions, my blood pressure was again very, very low. I'm talking like 80 something, 90 something, over 50, 60 something. So, you know, generally the closer the numbers are together, that's not the greatest. You know, it was somewhat normal when I started the infusion yesterday, and then it dropped. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know if that has anything to do with the pain and the headaches that I was getting. I don't know. But I really thought this morning I was going to have to go to the hospital. I managed to make it into work, started feeling a little bit better this morning and later than I had hoped, but I still managed to feel a little bit better. I did cut my day shorter than I wanted to, but I figured it was best if I take it easy and realize that I am not Superwoman, despite having Superwoman juice yesterday and Saturday, as my kiddos like to call it. I had my Superwoman juice over the weekend. I don't feel like Superwoman right now, so Superwoman needs to rest. So tomorrow I'm gonna go back at it and hopefully feel a lot better. But I wanted to get on here and let you guys know that I failed at showing you guys the ugly, but the ugly became very scary very quickly, and I felt like I owed it to you guys a little bit to give you guys that information because it's the first time that I've ever had anything majorly scary happen. I mean, I know not too long ago, a couple months ago, I did have a slightly scary headache incident happen after an IVIG, you know, but it wasn't to this level, and it wasn't to the level where I was passing out and things like that. And I know my blood pressure dropped the last time, but like these all like came at the same time, and I'm very thankful I did not end up in the hospital. Again, probably should have gone, but again, I'm very thankful I didn't end up in the hospital, and I will keep you guys posted if I do decide to go, but for now I am here and I am feeling okay, except for this weird hair that keeps falling on my nose and makes me feel like I'm gonna sneeze. So that being said, I'm going to go and try to rest and try to feel better, and I'll be back tomorrow with some type of video for you, because I did no vlog footage today because I felt like a piece of garbage all day long. So I did no vlog footage for you guys today because I figured it was not safe with the way I was feeling. So I will see you guys tomorrow with some type of video, pending further complications. So that's it for everything today, guys. Don't forget to check the description box to enter the giveaway. Thanks everybody for watching and for subscribing, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!